Here's a quick overview of our patient concierge system. With the patient concierge system, your leads will no longer slip through the cracks because Boost is following up with all of your leads. You're no longer leaving money on the table through marketing by spending a lot of money for every lead and only following up with them a couple times and then having them fall into a black hole. No more leads are slipping through the cracks. No more training and managing your staff to do the follow-up. No one has to play phone tag, leave voicemails, spend a bunch of time on the phone, miss calls at the front desk because you're already on the phone. No more replying to emails and having things get lost. All of that, Boost takes over so that we are scheduling and following up with your new patient leads. You're essentially outsourcing the sales arm. Maybe you don't think of it that way, but that's really what it is. You're outsourcing the sales arm of your lead follow-up to Boost with the patient concierge system. And you get better ROI from your marketing as a result. Okay, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty here. With our patient concierge system, your patient lead follow-up is faster, better, and longer. With our immediate speed to lead via AI texting, anytime someone comes in and submits a form on your website, we will reach out to them via text. And it's not just a confirmation text. We then start texting back and forth and solidify that relationship right away so that the patient lead can quiet that mental chatter, wondering if they actually made contact with the practice. I'm sure we've all experienced this in some way where we reach out and we are saying, I wonder if that went into a black hole. By immediately going back and forth and communicating with the practice, you have now solidified the relationship with the patient lead so that they are not looking elsewhere. We do the follow-up better. We follow up via all three channels: SMS, texting, email, and phone call. And many, many people prefer texting. We'll get into that in a second. And then lastly, we don't just call a couple times and then hope they call us back. We proactively follow up for months and months. Okay, so quick summary. Boost is 100% responsible for following up and converting your patient leads to new patient consultations. How does it work? Your website team will swap out their forms so that whatever forms you have on the website are actually Boost's forms. We'll make it look nearly identical. No one knows Boost exists. We'll just swap in these forms. It usually takes 15, 20 minutes for your website team to do. We make it very easy. So let's say someone submits one of those forms once we launch with your team. Immediately, no matter what time of day it is, here you can see this is 11:39 p.m. Ashley reached out, submitted a form, and we said, hey, is this... Actually, no, this is Ashley. This is the person on our team. This is our patient concierge. And Wendy is the person who submitted the form. Is this Wendy? Hi, Ashley. Yes, this is Wendy. Here you can see Wendy is texting Ashley back. Ashley, a member of our team, at close to midnight. Hey, Wendy, great to connect with you. And remember, this is not actually Ashley. This is AI powered. So the patient concierge system is a combination of automation, AI, and a real human patient concierge. And they're also, the combination of those three are so interconnected that many times you don't even know, is this automation, is this AI, or is this a real human being? No one can actually tell on the patient side. So all this to say, we can go back and forth. The AI is very natural sounding. No one can tell that it's actually AI outside of business hours. We will build a knowledge base in the background so that we can intelligently answer your common FAQs in a very conversational manner. So we can go back and forth, answer all those questions, answer questions about financing. When are you open? When can I schedule a consultation? Am I a candidate? Those kind of things. Whatever common FAQs, we can build that into our knowledge base so that we can represent you well. Some of our patient leads are Spanish speaking. That's fine. So are our patient concierge representatives, and our AI will seamlessly switch over to Spanish. So we book the consultations via phone call. I just showed you the AI texting back and forth. And our philosophy around that is that it would be very easy for us to just serve up a calendar link and have people book via an online schedule. We have seen that not work well because our philosophy is easy in, easy out. If you want to get a ton of appointments, consultations booked, feel free to serve up a calendar link and have people book a time with you without ever talking to someone on the phone. That is okay if you are okay with a very high no-show rate. But our philosophy is the vast majority of the clinics we work with would rather have fewer consultations, but more committed, more qualified patient leads who have had some kind of an emotional connection with your practice. They felt good. They were treated well. They had a somewhat substantive conversation over the phone. They got all their questions answered. And so we book the consultations over the phone the vast majority of the time. Let's say we don't immediately get them on the phone. So we are following up with them for those first 2 weeks in an attempt to try to get them on the phone to book them for a consultation. So these are business days here. We will call those first 10 business days. We email, we text, and of course, if anyone texts us back, the AI pops in and starts texting back and forth, answering their questions, and then letting them know, hey, the next step is to get on a call so we can schedule your consultation. If we still cannot make contact, don't give up. We will follow up with all of your leads for months so that no one slips through the cracks. Here each month, we're checking in, we're giving them a call, we're emailing, we're checking in over text message. Here's just a few examples of us checking in. Hey, Cynthia, thanks again for requesting your consultation plus $1,000 off. Can I give you a quick call? Hey, Adam, are you still interested in scheduling the free 30-minute LASIK consultation you requested? Hey, Bryce, I called but couldn't catch you. I'm calling to book your appointment. Are you available to talk, etc. Email examples. Similar thing. Are you still interested? Hey, a few days ago you requested some information. Just wanted to follow up. So once we actually are ready and at the stage where we're ready to book them on the calendar, here's how that works. We book them on a Boost-powered calendar, and that calendar is customized to you. So here you can see this client's availability is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 2 to 5 p.m. Those are the slots that they opened up. So we will work together to customize the calendar to you. So if there's certain requirements, you only want to see, this is a LASIK clinic, for example. You want to confirm that the person has not had LASIK before, or that they are between the right ages where it would even make sense for them to come in. So we will customize the calendar and the form associated with that calendar however you want to make sure that we are weeding out tire kickers or people who are not good fits, whether medically, financially, however you want to filter your people, we will work with you to do that. Once we do schedule someone, we notify you. We'll send you an email. What's their name? What's their email? What's their phone? Their date of birth, their address. When is the consultation scheduled? If you have multiple locations, which location did they schedule for? What are the next steps? You on your end, add this to the EMR, and then we handle this differently with different clients. We can continue to follow up until they actually show up to the consultation, or you guys can take it from there. That's something we can iron out on our onboarding call, depending on your ideal workflow. You have full visibility into the Boost system. We'll give you a login access to our platform. You can see the texts and the emails and the calls we're making, and you can see where everyone is in the stages of progress. So you can see people who are in that first 2 weeks who are pushing hard to schedule. You can see the people who have not yet scheduled and are who are nurturing over time. You can see the people who have scheduled a free consult or have scheduled a consultation, whether it's free or not, and are waiting, and that consult is upcoming. You can see the people who have showed up so far. So you can filter by date ranges and things like that. So you have full visibility into where everyone is and how we are communicating with them. And we send you a weekly report on the number of consultations booked so that you can stay up to date with how many people we're booking and the quality of those bookings.